Okay, a side-by-side comparison of the Haus and Garten or Haus and Garden and the Decerk pruning shears. Now, obviously, you can see there's a little bit of a size difference. Actually, there's not much though. I mean, the metal part itself is a little bit beefier on the bottom one, the Decerk, but they're about the same length. And the blades themselves are about the same size as well as far as length goes. So I don't really feel like there's a big enough difference to really like write home about here. Like one's not way bigger than the other and so it's better. Now this one I will say has a nice, it's almost like a plasti dip or a rubber dipped handle, which is great for non-slip. This one is actually coated with kind of a foamy rubber. So it's a little bit different and it's definitely a different shape in your hand. This one mirrors itself. And so it's maybe not as ergonomic as this one is, but I feel like both are comfortable in my hand. Like, I don't know if I prefer one over the other. Now these are both locking, which is nice. The lock on this one is just this little button right here. You push that down and it opens and unlocks, and then obviously you can clip it closed again. On this one, the lock is right here. You just flip it open and it unlocks, and then you can flip it closed again. Okay, so that's the locking feature. Now they each are spring loaded, but the springs are definitely different here, you guys. Let me show you. This is a normal spring, one that you would assume is a spring as soon as you see it. This one is not. This one is the weirdest spring I've ever seen in my life, but it works. I don't know how, but it works, you guys. I'm guessing that you might have to keep that lubricated though. It's kind of a friction, like metal on metal as it squeezes itself in. So keep that in mind. That one might need to be lubricated, but you're going to be lubricating the blade itself anyways. Now let me relock these because I want to show you guys the difference in the blade width. Now you can tell that the Haus and Garden is a thinner blade than this really beefy Decerk. So to me, that means that the Decerk is going to cut some sturdier material, and it's going to be something that I'm going to use on just a larger branch maybe, or a really fat stem, like maybe broccoli, like it's got a really fat stem to it, you know, or some sort of squash or pumpkin. It's going to be a little bit better for that. This one is going to be better for, you know, your thicker flowers or maybe even up to the broccoli, but definitely keep that in mind. I feel like this one would be a little bit better suited for thicker materials that you're cutting. So based on which one you're going to be using, or based on what kind of item you're going to be cutting the most, base your purchase on that for sure. Now rose, I feel like they would both do roses really easily, or maybe hydrangeas. I think that they would be fine for both of those. But yeah, overall, I think these are both really great products. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. So it's just based on, you know, do you want it a little bit thicker? Do you want it a little bit finer? The weight is comparable in both. Like they're both about the same weight. Of course, that finish is different. So if that makes a difference for you, then definitely keep that in mind as well. But hopefully this kind of side-by-side review was helpful for you. And if it was, follow me for more because I do a lot of these gardening products.